Vanakkam. This post is for all those younger generations who are having hard time understanding the betrayal between all the Tamil organizations, the foreign movements, internal movements, and all that. This is for you. Let me put the news bluntly. There is absolutely no authority for anybody to claim that they are the representative for Tamils at this moment. No WTM, the Ula Tamilar illa, CTC, Congress, Canadian Tamil Congress illa, TGTE, Nadagadanda Tamil Arasangam illa, Transnational Government of Tamilam, வேறு தமிழில் அரசியல் துறை என்று இருக்குது, பொலிட்டிக்கல் விங்ஸ் என்று இருக்குது, தமிழில் வெளிவிவகார அமைச்சு, அதாவது ஃபாரின் அஃபேர்ஸ், இப்படி எல்லாம் பல பல அமைப்புகள் இருக்குது. லைக் there so many organizations like this, but none of them is the authority for Tamil's cause. Not a single one. Nobody can claim that they are the sole representative. No, they are doing something for Tamil people, because none of them actually doing something to get a free Tamil, right, at the moment, right? Like they all talking about it, do something auxiliary actions, but not the main action, right? So if somebody says, if some organization says that, okay, no, we are the, with the Tamil Tigers symbol and letterhead and all this, do not believe them. Like if they say that we oppose this, we accept this or something like that, you do not have to believe them at the moment, because none of them actually truly working for free Tamilism, right? Like it seems like they are working, but not quite. The reason is not because it was totally bad. The reason is there are people within every organization, every single organization, there are people who works under the payroll of Sri Lankan government, Indian government, Western governments. They're working, like, they are working under the payroll. So they get paid to talk or speak, like, spread false propaganda, all that. Like so what they do is day and night, this is their job. They get paid. They get paid like, thousands of dollars per week, something like that, right? So it's not just Sri Lanka doing, because Sri Lanka cannot afford to pay that much. So there are some people under Sri Lankan payroll, but there are many people under foreign payroll. These are the people who are in Europe and, like, foreign countries, because if Sri Lanka pays dollars, it's too much for them, right? So these people are getting paid by the foreign governments to influence so that we Tamils do not get Tamilism, right? So what you have to do, or you have to understand, is that anybody claims that we are the sole representatives, they are nobody, because nobody is doing it in action to get free Tamilism. Everybody is speaking, they're doing memorials, they're doing some banners, protest and all that, but nobody is actually taking the action. See, whoever taking the action is the king. That is the leadership. That is the leader. That is the organization that we need to believe. These people, how they brainwash you is this, right? They will say, okay, this is good. Like they will comment about something, right? Like let's say some post or like some action somebody is doing, right? So they'll say, okay, this is all good, super good. Oh, this is, you're talking about freedom for Tamil people, Tamil genocide and all this, good. But there's a little thing, this is different. You should change this, you should change that, make this amendments. And then after the but, there are tons of things they say wrong, right? So basically they say the whole entire thing is wrong, think about something else. So what they're doing is they are just making you, do something else again. Like you think about, come back again. So they just make you tired. So some true patriots, they believe these people are actually, so these people don't know, so they think is that, oh my goodness, our Tamil people, own Tamil people criticizing us. So we cannot do this. So they they leave this Tamatesium behind. They just get out of this. So like right, like they will get out of this and they just go do their own works. Let me do my own family and my business and stuff like that, right? But this is incredibly sad for our Tamil people, right? We have to realize this. We have to understand the ground situation, right? Everybody speaks, talks and criticize, but nobody's taking action. Whoever takes action, that's the leadership. So if anybody tells you that you cannot speak about it because you don't know nothing, you don't know what's your history, you don't know this history, oh, they killed this people, oh, killed that people, forget them. Tell them that it's time you move on. Like it's time the younger generations take in charge. It is time we take in charge. Like our Talavar, he also said, our struggle is in the hands of the next generation, which is us, right? We have to do this. The people who criticize or they say that you can't do this, they come from I don't want to say how do I say this nicely is that they come from a mentality that's old-minded mentality, right? No, we tried, we lost, so don't do it. Do something better. It's like saying that, okay, if my father tried to study for a doctor and he failed, and he's telling me, son, don't study for doctor, you will fail. Right? It's the same mentality. They tell you, okay, we have experience, we did this, we did that, we couldn't do it, so don't do it, so don't try it. This is what they tell you. But believe me, trust me, if we listen to them, we are the followers, we become the sheeps. We have to show we are leaders. So just don't listen to everybody, everything they say. You believe what you believe in here, what you know. We are smarter than the previous generations or everybody else who thinks that negative about everything, right? Like this negativity will not take us anywhere. We have to get Tamilam, and we are going to get it. At any cost, we are going to get it. So, don't listen to these people that tells you or pull you down that, oh, you can't do this, you can't do this. Just trust me, we can do it. We are the next leaders. Nandri Vanakkam.